guys, how are you? I'm Heather, I'm the Bent Yogi. This is Winston. Today I'm going to take you through a power vinyasa flow class. Winston may or may not stay with us for the whole time. He's still kind of new and he's a little camera shy. Let's get started in downward facing dog. Today, we're going to focus on paying attention. So as you come into your downward dog, pay attention to where and how you set your hands, how you set your feet, set your gaze or close your eyes. And if you stick with me through the whole class, you'll hear about why I'm choosing to focus on paying attention today. In your downward dog, take a really big breath in and a long breath out. Take a big inhale and a long exhale. And then you can add in a little bit of movement here. You might bend one knee and the other. And as always, if you want to swap out downward dog for child's pose, you can. You can add child's pose in at any point during your practice today. Take a big, deep breath in and a long breath out. And then bring your feet together a little bit forward. Take your right leg up to the sky. Reach it high. Pay attention to keeping your hands grounded, letting your left heel soften. Big breath in. Bend your right knee, your down dog hip opener. Let that right knee reach up. Let the right foot go over a little bit. You can add a little bit of movement here. Inhale. Take your right leg back up. Now as you exhale, come forward to your high push-up. Draw your knee into your chest. So lift out of your shoulders. You can tuck your chin in. If it works better for you, bring one knee down. Inhale up and back to your three-legged dog. Then step your right foot to your right thumb for your runner's lunge. Set your left hand on your left shoulder. Twist to your right. Take your right arm up to the sky. Back knee can stay lifted or you can bring it down. Notice if your front knee falls to the right, pull it into your center line. Take a big inhale. Right hand comes down. Step back to your downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. And bring your feet together a little bit forward. Take your left leg to the sky this time and pay attention to this. It's your left leg. Bend your left knee. And yeah, I'm sure you noticed that, but you might notice if you're still kind of stuck in taking your right leg up, or if you're thinking about the last time you practiced, or even if you're paying more attention to where you're going from here. Take your left leg back up. Come forward to your high push-up. Draw your knee into your chest. There goes Winston. Take a big inhale, left foot to your left thumb, runner's lunge. Set your right hand on your right shoulder and twist to your left. Take your left arm up to the sky. Grounded through your right hand, grounded through your left foot, long through your right leg. Take a big breath in. Exhale, left hand comes down, right foot steps up. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, connect through your feet and rise to stand, lift up. Hands reach high. Take a big inhale at the top. Hands to your heart as you exhale. And then pause for a moment. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Feel your feet on your mat. Feel your hands, your palms connect, your fingers connect. Let the knuckles of your thumbs rest against your chest. And then lift your chest to meet your thumbs. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, sweep your hands up, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Find your halfway lift, inhale, bring your hands to your mat, step back to your high push-up, high plank. Knees lifted, or you can bring them down. Take a big inhale, forward and halfway down, low push-up, chaturanga. You can drop your knees or come all the way down. Upward dog, big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Downward dog or child's pose. Take a breath in here and a breath out. Take a breath in and a breath out. Take one more big inhale. Exhale lightly. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Hands high, heart lifts. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Upward dog, take a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Now you can set your gaze here to one point. You can close your eyes. Pay attention to notice if your gaze wanders. Pay attention to notice if your mind wanders. And if that happens, come back. Take a big breath in here. Exhale, step or jump to the front. I thought Winston was going to come back, but he didn't. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, lift and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Forward and halfway down. Upward dog, still moving forward. Big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Take a long inhale and a long exhale. Take a breath in and a breath out. Once more, deep inhale, exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet, bend your knees. Sit down with your hips, lift up with your heart. Soften your shoulders, hands high or at your heart. Take a big inhale, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Upward dog, take a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Come on up, set your feet, rise up. It can be one step to come into your warrior one. It can be a couple of steps. Front foot is flat and straight. Back toes point just a little bit forward here. And then dip into your front knee. Track your front knee over your front ankle. Pay attention to what comes up. Might be thoughts. Might be sensations. Might be thoughts about sensation. And that's two different things. So what you're feeling as opposed to what you think you're feeling. Feel your feet on your mat. Feel your heart lift. Your hands reach high. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Hands come down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Come on up. Rise up. Front foot is flat and straight. Bend into your front knee. Connect through your back foot and then lift up through your back leg. So this morning, I was in the kitchen. It was pretty early. It was probably about 6 o'clock. And Winston barked. He barked at something outside. And he doesn't usually do that at that hour because he's usually sleeping and he misses stuff. He doesn't pay attention to that kind of stuff. Take a big breath in here. Exhale. Hands come down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Right foot steps again. Warrior one. Step up. Rise up. Reach high. Exhale. Hands come down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana. Rise up. Exhale. Hands back to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Take a big inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Take a big breath in. Then open your mouth. Empty it out. So I thought it was unusual that he barked. But then I had things to do, and so I didn't really pay much attention to it. Take a big inhale. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana. Sit down, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Upward dog, take a breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Right foot steps, warrior one. Back foot flat, rise up. Exhale, hands come to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Left foot steps, warrior one. Rise and reach. Exhale, hands back down, chaturanga, low push-up. Upward dog, take a breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Right foot again, warrior one. Step up, reach high. Open out to your warrior two. Adjust your footing. Lengthen your stance, lengthen your arms and your fingers. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Keep the bend in your front knee. long through your back leg. A lot of opportunity to lift through your right side body here. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, left foot steps. Warrior one, rise up. Now warrior two. And pay attention on this side. Maybe there's more space available. Maybe there's a little less. Maybe you can add in more breath or set your gaze, more focus. Spin your palms to the sky, take your left hand high. Reverse your warrior, reach up and go back. Back leg is strong. Right hand to your right leg, your low back, maybe around to the top of your left thigh. One more big inhale here. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog, take a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Take a big inhale. And a long exhale. Take another big breath in. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit down, come on up. Grounded through your feet, heart high. A little bit of bounce, so a little bit of give there. Bring your hands to your heart. Sit down, but keep your heart lifted. Big breath in. Twist to your right. Left elbow towards the outside of your right thigh. So it's okay if your elbow lands between your legs. Feel the press of your hands. Long spine, long breath. Heart lifts. And then here, separate your hands. Left hand reaching for the ground. Right hand reaching up for the sky. Stay in this twist. We're going to stay in this twist. Shift the weight of your body a little bit into your right foot and start to slide that left foot back behind you. So you can pause here and rest your left big toe on your mat. If it works, lift that left foot. Bring your left shin to parallel with the ground. Now you're still in the twist. There's a big bend in your right knee. There's a lot going on, so pay attention to your breath. Take a big inhale. From here, step your left foot back behind you. Land in your crescent lunge twist. Pay attention to your balance. Pay attention to your breath, your body. You might adjust and bring your left hand under your left shoulder for a little more support. Otherwise, work with the left arm on the outside of the right leg. Now, connected through your feet, keep this twist and rise to stand. So you're facing the right side of your mat. Your right hand reaches back, your left hand reaches forward. Engage your left leg. Press the back of your left knee up to the sky. From here, still in a twist, right hand reaches back for your left leg, and your left arm goes up and back. So it's okay if the right hand doesn't make it to the left leg. Maybe it comes to your low back. You're in almost a twisted reverse warrior. Take a breath in, and a breath out. Take a breath in and a breath out. Now on your next inhale, come up and around to your warrior two. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior, keep your reverse, straighten your right leg so you have your reverse triangle. Press down away through your feet. Lift through your legs, lift through this left arm, this left side body, right side body rather. Lift through this right arm, this right side body. That twist got me all confused. Not really. Reach your right arm forward and then let your right hand land. Let your left hand come up to the sky. And then a couple of deep, full breaths here. One breath at a time. And depending on how that twist went for you, maybe you're still thinking about it. Maybe that's what you're paying attention to. Or maybe you're anticipating doing it on the other side. Can you pay attention to what's happening right here, right now? You are 2 feet on your mat. You're in your body. Your breath, big breath in. Long breath out. Press into your feet and rise to stand. Here, bend back into your right knee. Come back to your warrior two. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Take a big breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Take a big inhale. And a long exhale. Take one more deep breath in here. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Here, walk your feet apart, about hips width distance. Put a big bend in your knees. Rest your torso on your thighs. Interlace your fingers at your low back. You can add a towel or strap if you like. Press your knuckles back. Lift your chest up. It's almost a little bit of an upward dog here. Grounded through your feet, toes soft. Take a big inhale. And then with your fingers interlaced, start to fold forward. Let your hands come up and over. Let your head drop. You can keep the bend in your knees, that softness. Gently rinsing your shoulders. So I didn't really pay attention when Winston barked. And then, I don't know, about 15 minutes later, I took Winston outside on his leash to go for a little walk. We got out of our house, and we got out of the driveway onto the road, and he turns around. He was sniffing, and he was kind of on high alert. I noticed that. So we get out to the road, he turns around, he starts barking, and I look back, and there's this big bear coming out from around the side of our house, headed towards the door we just came out of. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release your hands. Walk your feet closer together or to touch and come on into your Utkatasana, your chair pose. Set your feet, bend your knees, bring your hands to your heart. Heart stays lifted. Big inhale, twist to your left, right elbow towards the outside of your left thigh. Steady press through your feet, steady press through your hands to lift your heart, long spine. Now open up. Let your right hand reach for the ground. Maybe it lands in front of your feet. Maybe the right arm works on the outside of the left leg. Keep the twist. Start to shift the weight of your body into your left foot. Drishti will help a whole lot here. Set your gaze. Start to slide your right foot back behind you. You can rest your right big toe on your mat. You might be able to bring your right shin to parallel with the ground. And it helps if you have your right hand connected to the ground, even really lightly, helps to keep paying attention to your breath. Keep this twist, big inhale, right foot steps back. You land in your crescent lunge twist. And it might take a little adjusting once you get there. You might adjust your feet, maybe where you have your right hand. Maybe you land your right hand on your right shoulder, or maybe you work with the right arm on the outside of the left leg. Feel it out. Pay attention to what you are doing, to what you can do. Feet stay as they are. Keep the twist. Left arm pulls you up to stand. So you're facing the left side of your mat. Now once you come up, keep your upper body tall, but sink into your front knee. From here, left hand reaches back for the right leg. Right arm goes up and back like a twisted reverse warrior. It's okay. Remember, it's okay if the left hand doesn't make it to the leg. Bring it to your low back or even to your hip. Check in with your front knee. From here, big inhale takes you out and around to your warrior two. Find your footing, add some space to your stance. Take your left hand high, reverse your warrior, and straighten your left leg. Come into your reverse triangle. Right hand can slide down the back leg, long through both legs, top arm reaches up and back. And then come through center and make your way into your triangle, Trikonasana. Let your left hand land, your right hand comes up to the sky. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Deep full body breath in. And a full breath out. Stay right here. Stay connected through your feet. You're paying attention to that, but also paying attention to where you can energize and equally where you can soften. So it might be physical, might be energetic or more mental. If you're distracted, come back to your breath. Big inhale. Big exhale. And then press into your feet. Top arm pulls you up to stand. Go ahead, bend back into your front knee. Come back to your warrior two. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog. Take a big breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Take another deep breath in here. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, lift and reach, look up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, high push-up to low push-up, exhale. Upward dog, take a deep breath in, downward dog, breath out. Now here, come on down to your tabletop, your hands and knees. Set your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Extend your right arm lifted straight forward, extend your left leg lifted straight back. So needless to say, when Winston and I saw the bear, we were both pretty surprised. Or I was probably more surprised than he was because he had probably already seen it and he definitely smelled it. Lift out of your left shoulder, you can stay here, or you can bend your left knee, reach your right hand back to catch the left foot. Now create the lift by lifting out of your left shoulder, a little bit of a back bend. If you have the foot, press the foot up and back. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, arm goes forward, leg goes back. Pause, come back to your tabletop, and then switch sides. Take your left arm forward, lifted, your right leg back behind you, lifted. Connect into your right hand. Pay attention to that. You can spread your fingers wide. You can make a fist. Lift out of your right shoulder. Working here, or bend the right knee. Reach your left hand back to catch your right foot. Press up and back. Big breath. Breathe in, breathe up. Lift up, open up. Pay attention to how you can lift and open. Take a big inhale. Exhale, arm forward, leg back. Pause. Come back to your tabletop. Add in a couple of cat-cows here. Inhale, lifting your gaze and your tailbone, your belly drops. And then as you exhale, round your spine. Take your time. Feel your body. Pay attention to your body. Pay attention to your breath. And then come back to your tabletop. Cross your ankles. Sit back over your heels. Lie down on your back. Set up for your bridge or your wheel. Set your feet. Take your time, but stay paying attention, giving attention to what you're doing right now. Press into your feet, lift your hips, lift your heart. You can work with any variation of bridge. You can come right up for your wheel. You can also come right down for rest. Pay attention to what you need right now, what you want. Take one more big inhale, and then nice and easy. Come on down, come onto your back. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees to the sides for Supta Baddha Konasana. Big inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, empty out. So it was a surprise to see a bear right there by my house. And Winston was pretty fired up. So we walked one way away from the house, and the bear walked really leisurely, kind of just ambled up the driveway and then made its way away from us up the road. Pretty much unconcerned with us. Draw your knees into your chest, which was a relief, actually. And then come on into your happy baby. Bend your knees, grab your feet to the backs of your thighs. You can add in some movement. And then draw your knees back into your chest. Start to rock forward and back a couple of times. And then when you're ready, rock forward and make your way up into your boat pose, Navasana. You can bend your knees and grab behind your legs. You can extend your legs here. You can extend your arms forward or up. Belly draws in and up. A little bit of a lift to your chest and your heart. Breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7. Really deep breath if you can find that here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Cross your ankles. Rock forward. Plant your hands. Make your way back to your downward facing dog. You can add in a vinyasa if you like here. And then bring your feet together a little bit forward. Take your right leg up, bend your right knee. You can flip your dog. You can also work with your left knee down. Checking out if you have some space, checking in to feel where you have some space. And then if you're over, come on around to take your right leg up, and into your half pigeon. Right knee comes forward to your right thumb. Let your left leg lengthen behind you. Right knee comes forward to your right thumb. You can feel out what works. There might be some room to bring the right foot over and forward. You can add in this little back bend by walking your hands back and lifting your heart. And then go ahead and lengthen and fold forward. If it works, rest your head on your mat. Find a place for your hands. You might want to add a prop, a block, or a towel, or even your hands under your forehead here. So the bear made its way. Winston and I came back into the house. And then I thought about it. And the first time Winston barked, I noticed it, and somewhere, intuition, thinking mind, some part of me was paying attention to that, and I chose to overlook it because I was doing other things. Because I wasn't paying attention to what was happening right at that moment. I was giving attention to things that I knew or that I was anticipating would happen later in the day. Here, take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Set your hands under your shoulders and make your way back to your downward facing dog. However you like, you can add in a down dog hip opener or vinyasa. And then bring your feet together and forward, take your left leg high, bend your left knee. The option to flip your dog here, work with your knee down, come right into your half pigeon if you like. But whatever you are doing, take your time, pay attention to what you're doing. And then when you're ready, especially if you're over, come on back around. Set up your half pigeon. You can set up the variation on your back. Make any little adjustments as you pay attention to your body right here, right now. As you pay attention to your breath right here, right now. The little adjustments, sometimes the big adjustments that you can make. So if I had really been paying attention the first time Winston barked, I would have gone and I would have looked to see what he was paying attention to, because it did seem unusual. And then even coming out of our house, I might have paid a little more attention. I was definitely in my head instead of in the moment. Take a big breath in here. And a long breath out. Paying attention to your breath and your body. This breath in your body. And the beauty of the practice, one of the beautiful things of the practice is that it helps us create some space, access some space, where we can pay attention to what's happening right now. What's happening in our body, even what's happening in our thinking mind, noticing when you're in your thinking mind. And then making the intentional choice to come back. Pay attention to what's happening right now. This is important. What's happening right here, right now. This matters. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And come on up. Sweep your back leg forward. Lie down on your back. You can finish with a downward dog and then make your way onto your back. Once you come onto your back, draw your knees into your chest. Drop your knees over to your right for your twist. Any variation of the twist that you like here. And then come through center and take your knees, your twists to the other side. And then come on back to center and set up your Shavasana. You can take your legs out, you can take your legs up, or you might come back to Supta Baddha Konasana or have your knees together and your feet wide. It's nice to have your hands alongside with your palms up so you can soften your shoulders down. Take a big breath in. And then empty out. And these last few moments of our practice, your practice, allow your attention to soften so you can be here. And notice if you start to pay attention, give attention to other stuff, things that have not even yet happened. You make the choice, come back, pay attention to your breath as much as you need to so you can stay. Take one more deep inhale and a long exhale. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring some gentle movement into your body. When you're ready, draw your knees to your chest and roll to one side. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Slowly make your way to seated. Bring your hands to your heart. You can set your gaze or close your eyes. Take a long inhale and a long exhale. Feel that you have, for this time in your day, paid attention to yourself, given yourself some much needed attention and care. And then feel that you can carry that with you when you step off your mat. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks for joining me today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this practice. If you did, please like the video. Subscribe to my channel so I can keep bringing you
more of these classes, more of these videos. And if there's something that you want to see, put it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. Winston didn't stick around, but we'll get him there. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. I'll see you on your mat.